Hey everyone, I'm Joe McNamee. I teach people how to buy and sell real estate for a fair profit without risking their reputation. This particular deal, it's a cute little house. What you're looking at is, you're looking at the end of it. So it's a deep house, and then there's a detached carport and then a little storage area built onto the carport. So this house here belonged to a guy in the military who was relocating. He was absolutely, oh my gosh, he would call our office sometimes twice a day, worried sick about his credit and wanting to make sure that our program was going to pay his mortgage payment. Well, I'm not going to pay his mortgage payment if I don't have buyers in place for that. So the thing that I wanted him to understand is that we take control of the house. He was very overfinanced. I'm not buying a house that's in that kind of situation, but I will lease it with the right to sublease it. So we put the deal in place, the option to purchase, and we marketed the house, and we picked up, on a pretty good lease purchase and buyer. They moved in. They had plans to do different things, and then time and circumstances changed, and they moved out. Well, that freaked out the owner of the property. He thought that it was a done deal and it's finished and he's never again going to have to worry about the payments on it. Well, that's not the case, and he was never told that or led to believe that from us. So then we put, our marketing back in place, and, within a week or so we had another end buyer, got him in there. That went on, I think we got to about 3 end buyers. On the third one, they were very solid, local people, going to stay local, both had good jobs. They went into it, and then they bought it actually subject to. So that we assigned this deal to that end buyer. Well, they were in there, everything was fine for a while, but the seller called us one day, because remember now, we're not part of the deal anymore, called us one day and said that the end buyer that was in there, he's still in there, but he developed some sort of physical problems, or hospitalization type problems, and so she was still working, but he was out of work, and so it kind of put a little strain on them. And I said, that's fine, if you want us to get back involved, and we can look for additional people like that, but your house is over leveraged, over financed, so it's really hard to just find a regular cash out buyer through the conventional wisdom. Well, last I heard that he was trying to sell it with a realtor. Now, he won't be able to sell it for what his loan is, so he may have decided to go ahead and pay down on his loan once he had a buyer in place who could borrow a certain amount. I'm not really sure how that played out, but the God's honest truth is that seller drove us nuts, constantly calling us. So we made plenty of money off of it, not saying that, but we weren't able to completely solve their problem. We couldn't keep somebody in there long enough to get the house paid down enough to where they could just buy it and cash him out. But that's the way it goes. I mean, you can't please everyone all the time.